But that's what I always say. Try to find some people you relate to. It don't gotta be a pastor. It really don't. It can be a musician. That's why I don't write people off completely. But Pac and DMX, God rest their souls, they were very open about their faith. And anytime I listen to them on their faith, my faith grows a little bit stronger.
It's your boy, Pastor K Ice. The Tupac and DMX story must continue.
Two people I look up to that really helped me in my faith with God and my walk with God. It's Tupac and DMX, two legendary rappers, God rest their souls. Now you're probably thinking, huh? Well, here's my explanation for that. Jesus Christ gets his job, gets his work done, his love spread on earth by human beings. Oh, some I think can do it in better ways, but that's neither here nor there right now. Now, for me, I've been listening to rap since I was 4 years old. Tupac and DMX. Let's see a look at him. DMX was far from perfect. I am too. Man struggled with addiction all his life, but one of his final videos I always love watching. I watched it last night. We sent him an 11-minute video talking about the Bible, talking about prayer, and even saying, like, you can get saved right now. And this man died a few days later of his addiction. God still used him despite knowing what he's going through. Because DMX kept it real. He did. Tupac, probably the most realist person I ever heard of. Far from perfect, he had a temper issue. But you see in a lot of his interviews, he always talks about God. He's saying, God was there for me when I was poor. God was there for me when I was in prison. God's there for me every single day. Only God Can Judge Me. One of my favorite songs from Pac. Pac had a temper. I can relate to that. I have a temper too when it comes to injustice. But he was very vocal and very loving. I'm the same way. I relate to those two individuals and the aspects of how they view God and view faith. And I feel more attached to God because of that. Hopefully that makes some sense here. But that's what I always say. Try to find some people you relate to. It don't gotta be a pastor. It really don't. It can be a musician. That's why I don't write people off completely. But Pac and DMX, God rest their souls, they were very open about their faith. And anytime I listen to them on their faith, my faith grows a little bit stronger.
Every night, I still do that. I wanted God to know that even though I was going through the worst of times, I still recognized Him. And that I'm not going to give up my faith just because it's going bad for me. Because He was there when I was living good. So I just want Him to know that, that I'm not no punk, I'm not soft-hearted. That when it gets bad, I'm going to be like, oh, I don't believe in God no more. I believe in God all the time, every day, all day. Good and bad, rough and hard, 5 shots, jail time, everything, good time, $1 million, Benzes, all that. I always believe in God because He gave it all to me.
The best thing that we can hope for, the most important thing we can hope for, or pray for, or ask for, is that our desires coincide with God's will. But at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, it's going to be God's will. It's always going to be God's will.